If you are recovering from vocal nodules or if you would like to prevent them, you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to tell you what vocal nodules are, how they get produced, and how to avoid them. Make sure you stick to the end because I actually have some resources that will help you make sure you are not developing nodules silently. My name is Jorgelina. I've been a vocal coach for 13 years and I specialize on teaching adults how to sing contemporary music from a holistic and integral approach. Firstly, let's talk about what vocal nodules are. Vocal nodules are a pathology that is produced in the vocal cords. Basically, what happens is your vocal cords develop a little bit of an extra tissue, and then the vocal cords can't fully close when that is formed. If you wonder how to identify a vocal nodule, usually if you start singing and you can't seem to have a clean voice, if your voice always comes with a little bit of breath and you can't seem to sing cleanly, that might be one of the signals. So some people talk with breathy voice normally, and that's because they are using not a lot of pressure to sing, so they kind of speak like that. So that is different. Now, if you are trying to sing something strongly, cleanly, and you find that it's impossible to get rid of some air, that could be one of the reasons why. That could indicate the formation of a nodule. Now, if this is you or you know someone that has had vocal nodules, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. The second thing we're going to talk about is how vocal nodules are produced. There are many reasons why they are produced, but commonly for singers, that is a pathology that gets developed when the vocal cords overcompress for a prolonged period of time. So it has to be with the way the vocal cords come together. When that is not too efficient, you can't develop vocal nodules. And especially if you sing like that for a long time, if you are singing in a way that is not too efficient and you sing for 1 hour, 2 hours a day, and you keep on doing this in a non-efficient way, that can lead to vocal nodules. A lot of famous singers have suffered from them. Sometimes they have to have surgery to remove them, so it's not fun. If you like to avoid this kind of injuries, make sure you subscribe because I am always talking about how to develop healthy vocal technique. Now let's talk about how to make sure that you avoid developing vocal nodules. As I said before, one of the reasons why vocal nodules are produced is because we over-compress the vocal cords. So there are some things that you can do to prevent this. And today I'm going to tell you 3 of them. First one is take care of the way you speak. Of course, you have your speaking voice all day. If you have to speak all day, then you have to take care of your spoken voice because the way you speak could lead to injuries. For example, if when you speak, you overforce your voice, you might have to do that if you are a teacher or if you have to talk on your phone all day. Then make sure that you take the time to breathe in before speaking, that you regulate the volume that you speak to. That can make a huge difference. The next thing that you can do to make sure that you don't develop vocal nodules is to make sure that you don't over-tense your rectus abdominis when you sing. So commonly, people that is just starting, they tend to sing, when they sing, they tend to over-compress the abs like this. Yes, so if you don't know if that's you, just sing anything and bring your hand here. If you notice that you are compressing the abs quite a bit, then that might be you. So that is something to take care of. Lastly, I would like to tell you that if you work on improving the voice flexibility of your pitch muscles, then you are going to be working with a much more efficient vocal compression, and that will help you avoid developing nodules. Now, I do have a video about this that talks specifically about how to develop voice flexibility. I'm gonna link it in the description below, so you can go check that out if you're interested. How do you know if you have a vocal nodule? Well, that is usually done with a vocal study. So if you go to your ear, throat, nose doctor, they can do a laryngoscopy for you. They're going to put a little camera through your nose to be able to see your vocal cords while you sing. They're going to make you sing while you have that there. And they can see whether you have a nodule or not, or how the vocal closure is. Yes, it's not super fun, but it's very short study. So if you have been diagnosed with vocal nodules, the best thing for you to do is to go to a speech pathologist to get treatment specifically on that. Sometimes, in some cases, they tell you to keep on taking singing lessons, and sometimes that you need to focus just on voice rehab for a while. If you have vocal nodules, please do your vocal rehab. Make sure you don't keep on singing through them because they just get worse and it's not fun. I hope this video was useful for you. If it was, please subscribe and check my webpage. I'm going to leave it in the description below. You're going to find different courses about singing and also about songwriting that you can find useful. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next one.